Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And for the Knicks, they've got Towns, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Anunoby. Now Hart. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Here's Halliburton, defended by Bridges. Offensive rebound. Siakam, that's good.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Now here's Brunson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, Nembhard, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. That puts them in the lead.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick-and-roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Over Turner. Nails the baby hook. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Checking out numbers for Bridges. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 19 points per game last year, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Nesmith with the ball. Defended by Hart. Here's Siakam. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Here's Hart. Anunoby outside. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Brunson missing. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Pistons. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Here's Towns, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Brunson missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Throw good, Siakam. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Here's McConnell. Last game out, he had 14. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Turner. McConnell sets a screen for Turner. It's rebounded by New York. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
Here's McBride. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
McConnell with it. Inside. Siakam against Anunoby. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McBride. He's covered by McConnell. For 3, Bridges. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 4. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
They've got Toppin, Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. They're the group New York will start the second one. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now, here is Halliburton. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Mathurin. Fires away from outside. Sims with the rebound. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Knicks making a switch here. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Mathurin against Brunson. It's rebounded by New York.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The Knicks rebound. Pass to Hakordi. To the paint. Here's a Sims. Doubled by Halliburton. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. From 13, rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 9. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
The Knicks leading by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Free throw, no good for Brunson.
Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And yes, it's good. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
They set the pick. Pass to McBride. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mathurin, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brunson scanning the floor. McBride passes to Sims. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Mathurin. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Brunson has it in the corner. Over Halliburton. And he can't bank that one in. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. They host the 76ers after this. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Shoots over Payne. And it's Halliburton missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Halliburton against Brunson. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And so here is Indiana, trailing here by 8. McConnell passes to Turner. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Siakam misses. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Payne kicks to Bridges. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
McConnell scanning the floor. Over Payne. And once again off the mark by Indiana. New York leading by 10. Bridges outside. Shoots over Nembhard. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. McConnell kicks to Siakam. Just 3 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out New York. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Indiana Pacers.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guys should have just made the extra pass. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Halliburton.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Shoots over Turner, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 7. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Take a break. Take a break.
And the first one drops. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now, Neesmith, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Siakam. That misses off the backboard. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Towns. And Brunson has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. That's 10 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners, Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns. He's coming off an excellent season. 19th in three-point field goal percentage. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. Pacers trail by 8. And here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. To the wing on the left. Back to Neesmith. Good on the triple.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
New York leading by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Here's Siakam. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Just 3 to shoot. Siakam misses. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Halliburton, no good. Halliburton with the steal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pacers trail by 7. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out. Good D by Anunoby. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Pocket 6. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Towns. Shoots over Turner, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. And now that's 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in. You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hart. Bounce pass from Bridges. Towns is doubled. Anunoby in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Here's Turner, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And it's Halliburton missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Towns. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out front, leading by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Knicks leading by 7. We've got Payne, Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Sims in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Brunson.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
First team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And so he makes both from the line. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Now McBride, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Here's Halliburton. And Dadier pulls it down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
McBride passes to Brunson. Fires from the line. No good there. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 11-point game. Back to Halliburton. Fires for three. The rebound by McBride.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Brunson. There's a screen. And it's Payne in the corner. Off target with his three. Pacers trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, the jam by Halliburton.
That's a big-time finisher. Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
Halliburton against Bridges. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brunson outside. Now Hart. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Here's Anunoby. No good on the three. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Neesmith. Drops in the layup for two.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Brunson barreling in. Towns down low. Turner covering. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Shots good by Siakam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby a screen on Halliburton. Brunson finds Bridges. Ball's knocked loose. Brunson against Siakam. Nemhard with it. And here's Halliburton. It's tipped.
Such a fantastic competitive defender. Josh Hart send it back.
Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson outside. .112 left in the game. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
High arcing shot, and it's Halliburton missing.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns looking around. Brunson, left side. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And Bridges with the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, you look so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.